Hey guys, it's the Fallen God here, and I wanted to make a video on the subject of Okay, so the subject that I'm talking about is Immortal Hulk versus Rune King Thor, because I've talked a lot with a guy named Fernando Comics. He's a very nice person, and you can read what's in the search bar. And he made a video that spawned off of a debate that I started in his comments about World Breaker Hulk versus Rune King Thor. And I want to address the issues that I have with even just Immortal Hulk by himself, not being able to beat him. I actually think Base Hulk could beat Rune King Thor, and I'll give you the answer as to why. So let me start off with some basic feats for just Base Hulk. Now, most people don't know that this feat exists, but it happened. So let me get it. I type it in as Hulk Infinite Dimensions because this is a very obscure feat, but it works. So you can see that I know it's kind of blurry, but bear with me. All right. The concussive force of their coming together reverberated along the pathways leading from the crossroads to an infinite number of dimensions. Infinite dimensions can be taken as one of two ways. Infinite dimensions can be referring to can be made multiversal, or multiversal, because dimensions can be taken as universes. Or if it invokes string theory, then it can be a high hyperversal feat. But Fernando only has Rune King Thor Universal Plus, so we'll just take it as multiversal, or you can take it as high hyper, whatever you want. But that's why I think that Hulk would be stronger. And let me get some other feats for you. This is fairly consistent for. Let me get the Hulk Celestials feat. There is another feat for this. There's a feat somewhere. Let me get it. I have it somewhere. It's not where Hulk holds back Exitar. It's this feat right here. It states, "But my technology, taken from those who come from the heavens, the Celestials, tells me the energy the Hulk generates will be instrumental in the coming. The energy must be mine to control, for it may give me power over the Celestials themselves." That states that Hulk's power is above the Celestials themselves. Which, again, the Celestials are already multiversal. Which, if you want, I'm not really going to prove that in this video, but they do have feats on that level. Some other feats that we should probably grab. Onslaught incident. And this onslaught incident is very important because it's not Fernando's fault, Fernando. I love you and everything. It's not your fault that you neglected this, because this is very obscure. You could argue because most people don't know what this actually means. So, as we're aware, Hulk one-punched a character whose name is Onslaught. Onslaught is amped by Franklin Richards. In this instance, he's got Franklin Richards inside him, I believe. It's been a while since I've read the comic, but I do believe that it was at that point. He still had Franklin inside him. Anyways, you read what Gambit said. "Don't know, mon ami. Maybe Hulk pounded the reality-changing powers out of Onslaught. Speaking of whom, Hulk's attacks have the abilities to negate hacks, which is why I think Rune King Thor would lose, because Rune King Thor's most impressive feats are hacks, and he does have some impressive feats, mind you. I'm not saying that he is bad or he's weak, but he is. He is like his some of his most important things are his hacks, which Hulk is gonna negate fairly quickly due to that right there. And not to mention, we know how strong Onslaught could be because all the Avengers and the Fantastic Four, I can't remember if the Fantastic Four is there, but I know that the Avengers and the X-Men all fought Onslaught, couldn't even scratch him. This includes Thor, by the way. So Those feats themselves, I find, would prove that Immortal Hulk could do it. But let me preface this. All right, Immortal Hulk versus the One Below All. Okay, let me see if I can find the scan. I know that I'm just using Google for this, but I find it's the easiest way to use it. Alright, so right here we have this is the One Below All right here, and my weapon is hate. That's his quote, and we'll find later in the story if I can find the scan. Good lord, the scan has got to be here, where Immortal Hulk fights him, and he actually does beat him in one shot. And when he does beat him in one shot, that like he doesn't like kill the One Below All, because the One Below All is kind of weird. But anyways, the One Below All. Yeah, you know what, let me go on to read comics online. That'll probably be the best way to do this. Going on to read comics online and then Immortal Hulk, I probably won't remember what the first thing is, but alright, I believe it was issue 12. Should be, yes. Alright, let's scroll down real quick. Yeah, alright. They are themselves, but they are also me. I break with many hands. Alright. So let me go to issue 13. This is the lad right here. Yeah. Sorry, I messed up there. It was issue 13 where they actually fight. So what happens here essentially is Hulk claps, and the One Below All is completely destroyed. To become a creature of hate, to use anger to only create pain, to lose balance. Gabura is called the left hand of God. Alright, and what happens here is we see that the One Below All is completely gone out of hell. And there's nothing to imply that this is BFR either. This is basically him almost killing him. Like, it's completely, the One Below All is probably like knocked out at this point, I would argue. So, with all those feats, let me go on to Al Ewing's Twitter real quick. Yeah, I think it should be this. Yeah, this implies that the One Below All is possibly equal to the One Above All, and even then, the One Above All is powerful. Don't get me wrong. He's only high hyper. He's not outer versal because he's not truly omnipotent. And omnipotence doesn't really exist anyways. But I'll explain why. So the One Below All, he is possibly equal, but he's at least relative to the One Above All by this statement alone. Alright, and let me explain, why the One Above All is so powerful. Let me go to, Debates Jungle. He has some absurd feats, alright? He's every writer and the supreme creator of Marvel itself. Let me click on this. Alright, you'll see where he is stated to be every writer itself. I'll get it right here, yeah. Marvel creator, editor, and reader. He recreated the multiverse one time. I'm not going to get that scan, I believe, but he did recreate the multiverse at one point, and that includes some infinite dimensional places. But let me explain why that feat isn't really to be contradicted, because there is a character in Marvel that is stronger than him. Well, there's two actually. It's Lord of Shambhala Strange, the Lords of Shambhala, which is and you've also got Oblivion, who is probably the second most powerful in Marvel. The first is Lords of Shambhala Strange. Let's see, the One Above All, the Power of Love. Let me get the Power of Love here real quick. It's stated in one thing by the Watcher. The Watcher states that the One Above All's power is love. It literally states that his only weapon is love. And that would be helped by the fact that the One Below All says that his only weapon is hate. Let me find where he says. Yeah, let me find where he says it. I've got it in my gallery. We can go explore my gallery. Should be in downloads probably. I've got it down here somewhere. Where it states the one above all is oblivion. The other states the one above all's power is love. Yeah, we got some feats from the one above all down here. Yeah, it's probably somewhere in this instance. I'll find it out. Oh yeah, here's another feat for Hulk. He's scared pre-retcon Beyonder. I should have mentioned that earlier. Here it is. Alright, the decision is made. Show Stallet stand. He's transporting me to the scene. Wait for me, my darling. Reed, I'll wait forever. But what can he do against the all-powerful Silver Surfer? All-powerful, there's only one who deserves that name, and his only weapon is love. That's referring to the one above all. And why is Oblivion stronger than him? Well, it's fairly simple. Like, even, like, love in itself is a concept. And in Marvel, all concepts flow from Oblivion. Like, and I have the scan somewhere that states all concepts flow from Oblivion. You know, hang on, let me just go to... I know that I don't like this source either, but I kind of got to use it. Yeah, alright, let me close out all these Discord things. Alright. Oblivion. Yeah, alright. Let me find... There should be a respect thread somewhere for him. Oh my god, I didn't mean to scroll all the way down to the bottom. Powerful fingers I have. But, yeah, respect blog. It should be here. Tell me it's here, please. There's a literal statement that's, I swear it's here. It states that it's literally all concepts flow from Oblivion. I don't know why it's so much of a struggle to find it. I swear I'll find it eventually. Oh my god, the mighty Thor, the Thor is fodder. Don't even test me. Oh my god, Ares. No one cares about you, Ares. Zeus, oh, I swear, I'm done with this. Okay. Alright, I've got it in my gallery too. Yeah, alright. Let's scroll all the way down because I know where I have it. This was actually absurd. I know I've got it down here somewhere. Oh, look, all my Cosmic Armor Superman scans. Yeah, look at it. Yeah. Alright, why is this in such a weird order? Alright, this should work. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Again and again, the universe is born, struggles for life, falls independence, then falls once more into my gaping maw. This world of illusion I have created here is only a reflection of the world beyond. All life is a dream. All creation is populated by phantoms. Everything springs from Oblivion's loins, and everything returns to Oblivion's womb. Everything. That's, basically all concepts would flow from Oblivion. It's, literally everything flows from Oblivion and goes back into Oblivion. So that's why I think that the Immortal Hulk would beat Rune King Thor, but I also think that the one above all isn't the strongest in Marvel as well. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. And Fernando, I love you, bro. If you ever want to do a collab video, tell me. Alright. Love you guys. Bye. I swear, it's a struggle to turn this off.